A man was horrified to discover above the distant forest a group of mysterious objects suddenly appeared, rapidly approaching them, while continuously emitting piercing sounds. Before the man could react, something terrible happened. The powerful explosion killed all the security personnel on site, but their target wasn't these guards. Suddenly, they released hundreds more drones, quickly attacking the president's position. Security personnel kept appearing and joining the fight, but all their actions at this moment were completely useless. Soon the drones locked onto them, instantly wiping out all the reinforcement troops. However, after the drones locked onto Jack, the enemy operator strangely canceled the attack on Jack. This scene left Jack very puzzled. They kept attacking other survivors. After the explosion, the remaining dozens of drones quickly flew toward the president's position. To ensure the president's safety, the man threw the president directly into the lake. Suddenly seeing this, Jack quickly jumped into the lake to rescue him, but the drones didn't stop their attack, continuously striking the lake surface. Soon news of the president's attack reached the Defense Department, so they immediately sent 2 fighter jets for rescue and quickly transported the president and Jack to the hospital. But because the president's injuries were too severe, according to the Constitution, the vice president immediately assumed the presidency. But the whole incident was far from as simple as they imagined. Not long after Jack woke up from unconsciousness, but his arms were firmly locked. What awaited him was an FBI investigation. They also told Jack, besides the president, all members of the Secret Service were killed. The only survivor was Jack. So Jack was now the prime suspect. Even more bizarre, in the drone launch vehicle and in Jack's garage, they found materials matching the bomb dust from the attack site. This left Jack completely baffled, but he had no other choice at this moment. All evidence pointed to him. The FBI then arrested Jack on charges of attacking the president and prepared to transport him to prison. However, during the transport, all vehicles suddenly stalled while driving immediately, making the escort personnel sense trouble. But before they could react, suddenly a car rushed out and killed all the personnel. Then they grabbed Jack into the car. But unexpectedly at this moment, Jack suddenly fought back, instantly taking care of the man in the car. The vehicle crashed into a tree after losing control. What Jack didn't expect was when he pulled off everyone's hoods, he discovered everyone before him were all former members who had participated in Secret Service selection with him. But he couldn't worry about that now. He stripped clothes from a corpse and fled the scene. Soon he came to a gas station and stole a heavy semi-truck there. But he hadn't driven far when police quickly arrived after the owner called them and began pursuing Jack. With nowhere to run, Jack could only accelerate wildly, trying to shake off the police cars behind. Suddenly, he used roadside tree stumps to detach the trailer. This move temporarily slowed the police pursuit. But unexpectedly at this moment, a police helicopter arrived in time, quickly locking onto Jack's trail. While trying to escape, Jack crashed into a bridge pillar while accelerating. Fortunately, Jack wasn't seriously hurt. He quickly crawled out of the vehicle and fled into the forest. Due to poor visibility at night after searching, the police didn't find any trace of Jack. So the next day, they investigated the scene. Meanwhile, Jack had reached a parking lot. While no one was around, he smashed the glass and stole a car. At the same time, the newly appointed president held a press conference responding to the incident, claiming Jack had planned this assassination and launched a nationwide manhunt for Jack. At this very moment, the real culprit behind everything had found Jack's trail and quickly locked onto Jack's location. Meanwhile, Jack had arrived at a forest. This was his father's residence. However, that night, a group of unidentified personnel had come outside their house. His father immediately led Jack to escape through a tunnel. His father was a veteran who had served in combat. He quickly detonated pre-planted bombs, instantly eliminating them all. The next morning, since their location was exposed, they quickly left with his father and deliberately informed the FBI of their whereabouts. When the FBI arrived at the scene, they found words Jack left on the wall. It was a security company called Global Raid. Obviously, the FBI knew about this company, so they quickly found the company's person in charge. But while they were talking, the other party suddenly attacked them.